Hi, Suzette. How are you? Um, yep. How are you doing? Beautiful. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Hold on. Suzette, you'd like to let me put my link in the chat here. Where's the link? Share. Invite, I guess. Because I checked my email to see if anyone wants to be on the panel with me. And I didn't find the guest to put on my show. So Susan, I'm sending it in the chat. So if anybody wants to come on the panel with me, can come. It's in there. Hi Gigi, welcome. Anyone wants to come on, you don't have to put your camera on, and we just talk about stuff. You know what I mean? Question, answers, stuff like that. Yeah. And let me see here. Okay, leave that screen open. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Hi there. Just waiting for a few more of you guys to enter in. Please hit the like button. Really appreciate that. All right. I Suzette. So hi Gigi. Good day everyone. So Suzette is the first one in the house. Gigi is in the house. And so we'll wait for a few more people to come in. And please hit the like button as you arrive in. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. I just sent and hold on there. I'm just waiting for a few more of you guys to come in. All right. Invite a guest. I was gonna try go at 4 o'clock, but I know you guys want me to be at 5, so I said okay. I will I will, oh here she is. And that is gone. All right. So that is good. All right. So that with that being said, hi Tina, welcome in. Okay. And Gigi. Okay. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. All right. So how do you guys feel about Anthony offering his wife 250,000 to stay? Do you think that guy hit him head when he passed out, when his blood pressure went up really high? Or do you, maybe may have to go put some stuff in the chat for you guys to answer to. Let me just get the word of the day for you guys, and then we'll get started on it. Or maybe I can do a little, let me see what the Thursday inspiration is. Who dares despise the day of small things? Zachariah 4:10. Who dares to despise the day of small things? That's a little question there. That's a really long business there. I Misty, welcome in, welcome in. How was your day? How are you guys doing? It is so nice on this nice Thursday morning, afternoon. Okay, so what's the highlight? Okay, highlight the comedy or the funniest part of a video that you like so far that they show for the day. Which one do you guys like? So this one here says, this insight here says, optimism, all right. Pessimism, all right. It's up to you to choose which you will be. So which one you think Amber is? just as an eagle soar high above the storm below, God invites you to see your situation from heaven vantage point. What seemed insurmountable from the ground level becomes manageable when viewed from the throne grace room of grace. All right. So thank you, Lord, for a wonderful day. We shall have a beautiful life. Cover us, Lord. And let's have fun. All right. So let's see what you guys are saying. I'm wondering, I didn't write down any questions yet. But no question, I didn't get chance to do that to see what I want to ask you guys. So I will see. I'll just monitor the chat and see what we're doing. I put the link in the chat. Anyone wants to come up, let me know, and you'll be able to do that. I'll put you guys in. All right. So we have Susan in the house. We have Gigi in the house. We have Sabrina. We have Tina and Miss T. Okay. And Sherma and Randa. Welcome in, welcome. And Nicole. Welcome in, guys. All right, so let me just set the message before me not caught up, right? And then me have to jump all over the place. My goodness, my BP is up on this merry-go-round. Your blood pressure. Yes. Yes, Suzette, I understand. Understand that IGG and Anthony is full of ish. And okay, me just put it over here. Anthony is full of ish, and I have no sympathy for the useless man. He was telling Shayla all of that mess yesterday, but he's in his feelings today. Well, she sleep out, right? And we are recall her out on it. So of course that give him the power to go in and says, oh, I can't take this anymore. Why you have to hurt me, you know? He should have known better. Yes, he should have known better. You know what, guys? Let me continue read, and then I will tell you guys what I thought. Hopefully, I don't forget it. I'm ready for change in Anthony. He desperate needs to wake up. Yes, he definitely need to wake up. And I wish he had just did the clear his throat and let make him hear. She talk about Dave. That would really make him have a heart attack. Oh boy, maybe this time he would definitely hear from God. You know what I mean? For sure. I think. Okay. So I'm just being bad. Gigi says, I love when Amber came outside, got the baby cat out of the blonde one arm and told her to get out of my house now. Yes, I enjoyed that one too. That was really hilarious. And maybe if he admits he was mainly concerned about his money and be transparent, he would have a chance. Amber talks too much to Ernestine. You're absolutely right on that, Gigi. And let me just get that screen. I wish them they just have it right. Let me get that. And then we have to scroll all the way back up to get this. And Sherma says, good evening, Sharon and chat. Good evening. Hello, Charmaine is, maybe Charmaine will jump in the chat, we're not sure. Charm is going to, on today or what, Thursday? Yeah, this women open up back today. So, she needs her exercise. Yeah, Susan, Gigi said, Susan Amber is well aware all about his money. But if Anthony honestly sit down and be open with his wife, the atmosphere will change in that house. Anthony is so arrogant, right? And then Nicole says, good afternoon, Good afternoon, everyone. I guess. And Tina says, Gigi, don't forget, his early morning follow up with Shayla this morning. I bet he really lost. He didn't have Shayla to talk down on Amber like she used to. Yeah, I get that. And then Suzette says, Gigi, I know that was messy. Maybe it happens. There have been some progress today as far as communication. Yes. Hello, Rhonda and Nicole. I hope they give us a 4:30 skit. So if anything, let me just put this here, put a red flag. So although I can't see to read right here, so what's in the dark part, at least I'll be able to see the red flag on there, right? I think that's Charmaine, if I'm not mistaken. And then Suzette says, I don't take his early morning talk with Sheila seriously. He's vulnerable and desperate at Sheila as well. And you're absolutely right there, Sue. And yeah, and then we click it. And there is Charmaine. She's in the chat. Let me read. Let me read her first. Okay, me come back up. Charmaine says, "Good evening, Sharon and chat." Yes, yes, yes. And Nicole says, "All Amber said to Ernestine, she should be saying to Anthony, keep everyone out of your business." Yes, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Here is a B. Charmaine. Eh. And Terence says, so Amber gets caught, apologized, and run out the house, shake my head. She runs out the house? Oh my goodness. I believe there will be more conversation. Yes, I think so too, Suzette. And IGG and Tina Stroke says, hi Tina. Oh yes. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thanks for your support. Thank you. So let me go over here and pin that. Let me, where Tina, yeah, Tina says that. So I have to find it inside of YouTube to pin it. All right. And you have to bear with me. Okay, here it is. And we just pin that. Guys, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. All right. Okay. And okay, so I'll go back over this side and let me continue reading this one. So Rhonda says, I find it interesting that Anthony has deep, emotional, heartfelt conversation with people outside of his marriage, but he cannot or will not do it with his wife. That is crazy to me. Oh, girl, that man is and I can't believe him to myself. He is something else. He should. That's the one person you should be able to be vulnerable with. Is your mom? Oh, there is a new skit. My baby says, let me just remove this one. Let me just move it off of this screen here, and then me just get into it. I'm gonna pull it up. I wonder if I the skit that we're waiting on, Charmaine. It looks like it's the skit that we're waiting on, guys. Okay. When Anthony checked Amber for talking about it. Oh, aren't they going to kill us with him being? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, Lord. He's a cornball. He's a cornball. He's a cornball. Let me move that out of the way. Let me leave that here so for now. Okay, let me just play it.
I thought you were still outside. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, I didn't mean for you to hear that.
Let me see if it didn't mind. Can you guys hear it?
So I'm a joke. I'm a joke. I'm what I hear. I'm stupid. Wow. Stupid.
Anthony, I was just telling Ernestine how I felt.
Oh,
okay?
and you're talking.
It is stupid for you to
Ernestine.
try to buy me out.
I wasn't trying to buy you out.
Really, Aunt. I'm sorry, to try to buy me in.
I
You
wasn't
wanted me
trying to buy you.
You are
I am
to buy
trying
me.
to save my marriage, and I wanted to prove to you that I don't care about the money. $250,000? I was just, that was an olive branch to let you know that I don't care about that. But no, I guess I'm just some joke. I'm some simp. That's what you did. You married a simp? Wow. Okay. Here I am thinking that I'm just trying to get back to the way we once were. And to think my wife looks at me, someone who's accumulated all this and is willing to share it with her, to think I'm stupid, a sucker, a joke. And of all the people to talk to like that about me, Ernestine, who has no room to talk about anybody.
Okay. You know what, guys? These little favors, I don't mind. At first, I was getting really heated, but then I have to calm myself down. At least they're having a conversation. And it's a start. It's a start. But let me hear what you guys have to say. We'll speak on it and then we'll go back into the video, all right? And let me come all the way up here. So there's a new skit. Anthony's trying anything he thinks will give him oatmeal pie. Oh my goodness, because she got get away, they still want to go in there. Oh my God, anything to save his money, eh? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Rhonda. We really need to Google that to find out what really oatmeal pie means, you know? And then Gigi says, I really don't like when Amber tell Ernestine her business. No, I don't either. I think she needs to cut that out, honestly. She hasn't learned from Shayla. Hi, Goddess. Welcome in, Goddess. Welcome in, Nancy. Welcome in, Tina. Welcome in. All right, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I Mavis, sorry, and Charmaine. And Goddess says, even Sharon and chat, welcome in. Guys, please hit the like button to help out your girl here, please. She need your help. And Tina says, good evening, Sharon and chat. And Goddess says, please hit the like button. Thank you. And Gigi says, Rhonda, Anthony really is gasping at straw for the oatmeal pie. I totally agree. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Carla says. Everything Amber said to Ernestine, she already told Anthony a million times. And hello, everyone. And good evening, Charmaine. Hi, Goddess. Everybody's greeting each other. So that's nice. I love this. Nancy also said new skit. Hi, Tone. We have a Tone in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Tina, why? Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you, Nancy. And Tina says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Welcome in, Big Mama. How you doing? How is your day? How are you guys' day? How are you guys doing? Where are you guys located from? Stuff like that. You can put it in the chat. And Big Mama says, until they put all the cards on the table and truly work on their marriage, they will not make it work. Ask God for guidance. Example, speak with a pastor and marriage counselor. Big Mama, well said, darling, well said. Thank you very much. I like that. I will take that to the bank. And at least they start. That's a start what they're doing. You know, that's really is a start. Wayne, drop them. Wayne is drop. Okay. Good evening. Rhonda Terrence says, Ron and Ron, we go again. I think it may happen, yes. And yes, everybody, greet everybody in. It is so wonderful. And our chat family is greeting each other. That's awesome. And G says, a good thing about today, we haven't seen Shayla anymore. So we give her a high five. So she's happy that she don't see Shayla. Maybe Shayla is out with him or she's at home swinging in the trees flying around with the birds. Quack, 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 quack. Hi, Terence. Hi, Rhonda. Yes. Good evening, Nancy B. Yes, he is Gigi. Anyone pie will do because he's so thirsty. Anita, Shayla was gonna fall for his nonsense for real. Money is not Amber love language. Exactly. He hasn't learned that yet. You know what? I think if Anthony starts speaking from the heart, then it will be able to work. But at least it's a start. Let's see when angers and them need to get to the root of the thing. So they need to bring a counselor in. I wonder who is gonna suggest it. Right? Did she say anything he hasn't heard her say before? Marion was asking. And so Marion, what I'm saying is this, or whoever I read that comment from says they would rather she don't say anything about him in the present that he's in the house. You know what I mean? We like to talk to our girlfriend or a family member, but it's nice if we don't do it for people to overhear us. Or she just keep her business to herself. As simple as that. And I think she should. Ernestine is not the person to talk to right now. Amber says she's not going anywhere until she receives her 50%. I really think she's going to cut it off with Dave. Okay, Suzette. Bring this up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Goddess says, please check in 14 to 30. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. Guys, please hit the like button. Just click on the screen. You just go up and you just click that thumbs up button. Yeah, I would really appreciate it. And Anthony is the same. And I know you always come with your little jokes. I love that. But I know you just can't take him ridiculous test. And Nancy says, please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon _ Rico review. Thank you, Nancy. And Nancy says, Anthony is a punk. Oh, Lord. And then Goddess says, good evening, Suzette. Hi. So everybody's checking in. And then Tina says, he has his nerve to check her as much as he has dragged her down all over town. Well, Sam have to start there, so to make him feel good. Hopefully, we're going to see if he was lying about he had an encounter with God. So hopefully we will be seeing some improvements. So I hope they're not just giving us foolishness just out there to get viewership. We need them to have real conversation. When are they gonna get to the nitty-gritty of the matter? You know what I mean? But you do care, Anthony. You put a $sign on her value. Yes. And he thinks that will. I love the fact that she laughed off him, honestly. Thank you, Nancy. And thank you, Tina. Anthony, read the comment. He did read the comment. I can't believe he offered her money. Yep, that's what she did. And she laughed him out the room. Yeah, telling Ernestine is wild though. Yes, it is, because the reason why she's telling Ernestine, that Ernestine is her little pal that does the wrong, and she know that what Ernestine would inveigle her into continue doing her wrong, doing with Mr. Dave. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ernestine just want to have somebody to be the same as her, sign the paper. And Gigi says, hi, Nancy, Anthony is the biggest sucker in Atlanta. Yep. And Anthony is in his emotion. That's what Alex is saying. And she already told him, don't try to buy her. Yeah. But you know that the map is start there, so first, right? So let's hope that Anthony will be doing much, much better. Thank you, Nancy. So Nancy want you guys to please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _ Rico review, okay? And what I'm asking you guys to do also, I would really, you see when I come live or do videos, you guys are not hitting the like button, and it would be really nice to get me into the algorithm, all right? And then Goddess says, good evening, Marian West. Sherma says, Anthony can't even relate to his wife. Both Amber and Anthony just acting like clowns. Oh, Lord. Oh, and that is so true. Well said, well said, well said. They are giving us whiplash, those two. They are both, look at Amber face. Look at Amber. Oh my goodness, that you know what my little dum dum Anthony has to say. Little uncle.
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
No. You're sorry I had to hear it. But you meant it.
Mm-hmm.
Bethany, I just think that I don't think it's about us. I think it's about you protecting your money. Again, my bad.
Amber, I'm not finished talking.
Then go to her.
Amber.
All right. So there we got it. Amber decided to leave the room. So I guess we will be getting another skit. Hopefully soon rather than later, right? So hopefully we get one more. And which other skit you guys want to see? So Amber and him, she tells him, and she's right. He needs to, yes, see how comfortably he was talking to Shayla and Piari, and he can be himself with them. I need that. I need to see Anthony be himself with Amber. That's what Amber wants him to say. She knows that he's not being truthful. So if Anthony wants Amber to stay inside that room and speak with him, he better come correct. Because he's just speaking with his lip. Remember, she said to him today, he needs to speak from the heart, and that's what Anthony needs to do. If he's not gonna do it right, he's pushing her right to Dave. So if he wants this marriage to work, he better get down on his knee right that's the way there and pray to God. I said, Lord, I don't know what to do with my wife. Can you show me the way? Lord, just talk to him like how that after to what you call it there. What's your name? Shea. I think that's all one of you guys call her. Let me see. Big Mama says, does he remember he just ate on Shayla yesterday and this morning? No, he's extended an olive branch. I'm not convinced. Him better come correct, Mama. Big Mama, him better come correct. When I was younger, my mother used to say, you can get more flies with honey than vinegar. Really? I'm going to try that. Because, summertimes, when they bring those plants in the house, it's those little teeny little flies, and I hate that. And my mom says it's because I bring the thing in the house. My stepmom. Yeah, so I will try that. Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _ review. Thank you, Nancy. I call her I Big Mama. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. And then Gigi says, I would love for Amber father to call Anthony and ask him, are you learning how to be the man of the household yet by the word of God? Oh, Gigi, I like this. I would love for Amber dad to come back. I wonder if his play is over in Detroit, that we can get to see him again. And here Suzette says, Nancy, Amber still want Anthony. She's not fooling anyone. You don't get in bed with your husband. Allow him to cuddle and kiss you if you still did not want him. Yes. And I think you're absolutely right on that, Suzette. I think you're absolutely right on that. And then Eros says, hello, my beautiful Sharon. Hello, beautiful. How you doing, Eros? Welcome in. He can't get back to where they were. they have to start anew. Definitely, Marian. That is absolutely, they have to start anew. And he has to get that. But it would nice to be start talking. By talking, then Ken says, you know something, let's do counseling. I think should I like that. Please like, share, subscribe, Sharon underscore Rico review. Thank you. And Goddess says, good evening, Arrow. And everybody's saying, and Terence says, for a person not to want this marriage, she's still claiming him as her husband. Terence, you know, says she want the marriage. So we know that's a little. Because if you don't want the marriage, you don't care what prayer you want to wear. You wouldn't say you're the bee of the queen bee of the castle. You wouldn't say this is my husband. You know what I mean? So the two of them need to at least she's trying to say things. She could cry. She let me cry this morning, and I want Anthony. Let me see because me know say Charmaine soon come out of the chat. So I think this is something in here with Charmaine. So let me scroll down and I will come back up because you guys. And then Charmaine say Anthony and Ernestine does not get along, so it worse. Yes, Charmaine, it does it worse because he feels very bad that she's telling Ernestine all of that about him. Yeah, it does. I am totally with you. And Dawn says, welcoming Dawn, Anthony needs to speak from the heart, definitely. And Terence says, go ahead, run out the house, and he's laughing. And I Dawn, and then Misty, good evening. Nancy says, Amber is not your child. So true. And then Dawn, good evening. Charmaine is about to get his own self-heart attack. I think so. He needs to come correct to her. He needs to. And I think we will get that. More skit with them. There's more skit? Okay, more skit with them. Okay, let me see. And Charmaine says, I think Amber went through the door. Oh, Lordy Lord. I wonder if she gone to see Dave. I think Amber went through the door. Charmaine is laughing. Oh, Lord, have mercy. What are we going to do with those two? They're going to make our blood pressure go up. Oh, my God, or send us into the hospital. Seriously. Let me just go check again. Let me just remove him from here. And let me check again to see if them drop another one for us or that them have to wait first before they give us another one with them. All right, so me see there Sade tell thee she will drag the floor with Momo, but find out that he knew Ralphie. And we understand that. And then J Diva and Ty come face to face for the first time in front of Ralphie. It get awkward. And then Lynette and Larry tell Lynette find out the charges in Montana are dropped against her, so that's awesome. And then Larry tries to see if Bethany is going to admit she went to Miami, right? So that's a no there. So let me know which. And then Dawn explode and tear up Natasha's house, right? And oh yes, and Delicia beg King not to leave her. Okay, so there's quite a few little ones that we can look at, right? And then Delicia hides when Delicia hides skin from Shayla. And then you know which one me like here is when Larry find out Bethany went to Miami looking for him from the dad. So maybe I will bring this one up. Because you know why the dad is out in his daughter, right? That is so he's such a sellout. Bethany dad actually, let me see what you guys saying. Let me come over because if I'm in streaming, I'm not gonna see which one of those skits you guys want to see until they give us Anthony Ernestine does not get along, get worse. Yes. And Amber is about to give Anthony a real heart attack. Yes, I think so, Sharon. And let's see, Sharon, my mother was retiring, referring to being kind to a person instead of being nasty without withdraw people closer just as a mediator. Okay, I'm a mediator. Medio. Yeah, me know what the word, but my mouth can't say it right now. And yes. So let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, Andre, that's true. Anthony is expert of putting his foot in his mouth. Talking about his wife behind her back. That her woman. Oh, Andre is here. Welcome everyone. Please like, share. Thank you. Hi, sis. I didn't know you were here. And Goddess London is there. Miss Mavis is also here. So welcome everyone who is coming here for the first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm here trying to figure out which one of the skits you guys want to see. So I'm looking in the chat. Do you guys want to see when Bethany dad out him? And then we'll go back to Larry's skit, learning about Miami. All right, Rhonda, thank you. Okay, so it was the right one I was picking up.
That I've been trying to get some control over her, but you know what? I don't want to break her spirit.
Okay.
I mean, on the other hand, you know, Greg is going to let people run all over him. Bethany at least is enforcing the rules, which she has to do for all the other tenants. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about.
Okay.
But she has a tendency to shoot herself in the foot.
Yeah, I deal with that a lot, as you know, and you know, even with her, you know, just popping up in Miami the way she did.
Yeah. Well, and again, you know, when you found out about that, I appreciate the way you handled it and didn't blow up into some mess. But again, I'm trying my best to get both of them under control, not try to control me. And that's what the problem with Greg. Are we in the flight path here? Wherever we go, we've got planes flying over here, or helicopters.
So when did he tell him that Bethany went? It looked like me would pass it. Hold on.
You know, Mr. Newberg, I do want to say thank you again for dropping the charges against Lynette. I mean, that takes the weight off my shoulders to deal with this, and I'm pretty sure she'll be happy to hear from me. So that means a lot to me and Lynette and everybody. So hopefully this can be put behind us and we can just move forward. And
yeah, well, I do too. I know, listen, we've got bigger fish to fry. We've got a lot of stuff going on. You got the lawsuit with Greg and her. You know, Bethany, I can't control her. She is the way she is.
yeah.
And a lot of times she's just a loose cannon on the ship. You know, it just seems like it's one thing after another. You know, she has problems with tenants in the building. She has problems with Chase. She has problems with Greg. It's just one thing after another. You know, she just doesn't think.
Okay, so if she have all these problems, so let's speak on it. If Bethany is having all this problem with Chase, with the tenants, did you correct her, Mr. Newberger? Now you allow her to do that? You teach your daughter to be like that way. You never correct her. I know now you're complaining because she come at you for your father to kick you out of the company and let her stay in the company. So now you're being tit for tat. Now you're seeing the error of your daughter's way. Bethany needs to get anger management. Definitely, she does need to get anger management. That was my favorite. And my Rhonda says, is that her dad finally owned up to the fact that Bethany is a problem. That is awesome. So that is good. That's really good. That was his favorite. And I think if I have to put that to read from that side. Okay, so Bethany needs therapy for sure. She does. Yes. Let me see here. And Bethany needs, yes. Thank you, Nancy. Guys, the moderators are letting you guys know to hit the like button. And Sherman says, welcome in everyone who is coming in now. Welcome in. Maybe Terrian will be home shortly to jump on. And maybe we have a guest. I'm not sure if she's going to jump on either. And why Shayla don't keep kind knowing what's going on the Dalton house. You know that Shayla don't like to have the responsibility of Sherman, you know that Shayla does doesn't like to have the responsibility of taking care of her own child. The only babysitter they have right now is Amber. While they're going through all of that, they need to have the baby either. So you know what I don't understand? Why didn't they let Broady or Zachary or Angelina keep the baby? Or she hire a babysitter because we sure know said Eman is giving Shayla money and Anthony is giving her allowances plus to take care of Kai. So there is no need for the child to be at the house at this time. Anthony and Amber need the alone time to trash out what they need to trash out. Notice Bethany dad told Larry everything except her trying to get him removed. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, let me go back into the video. Kayla, I'm so happy you came, darling. Welcome. I get to pronounce your name properly now. Hi, darling. I missed you. Were you away? Did you go on vacation? And then Margaret says, it doesn't matter. But Bethany went to Miami. She was looking for her family. He went to the PR with his ex. That was deceptive. And you're absolutely right. I did not like that one bit. And then he's talking about he wants to divorce Bethany. And then he can't even tell her to her face. She get her ear done and he didn't even notice it.
I keep saying to people, you know, what's your end game? What I mean is, what is your intention? Why did you do that? Mm-hmm. You know, she tells Judy one thing about, you know, when she met up with you guys or tried to meet up with you guys in Miami. When you know, she tells me she's down there on business.
Oh yeah, her in Miami. Yeah, that was, you know.
Well, you know, and so it's one thing. I think you've been tolerant, and I think.
Oh, the father thinks the father out Bethany. I didn't even realize he out Bethany. And Larry just played it off like says he knows. I would have done the same thing too. Oh Lord, Angelinda told her she wasn't babysitting no more. Remember? Oh yes. But I thought she said she would. Then Shayla should. So remember, she asked Anthony for the 4,000 to put the child in daycare. Remember? So the writer forget all about that. I thought Anthony paid for the daycare. Exactly. That's what I'm saying too, Janet. Welcome in, Janet. Welcome in, Janet G. Welcome in, Annette. You're in. You make it in, and Rhonda. Yes. So welcome in, everyone. Okay. All right, so let's come back down. I'm going to come back up and read the chat, okay? What's happening? Oh, we're coming here. And let me see what the poll says. I'm wondering what I should put inside the poll for you guys to interact with me. I will think of something about Larry. Let me see what you guys saying. Sharon, Dana G said, I Shirley. Dana G says, she spent the money for that hour to come and style her and honey pot. Oh, yes. I think so too. I think you're onto something there. And that's exactly what Shayla did. And then Suzette says, new skit with Ernestine and Nadia about to throw down. Okay, I hope they don't disappoint us today, Suzette. Because remember yesterday, when we take a look at something, it didn't happen or we think it was going to happen. Okay, that is Larry confront Bethany about the Miami. Okay, here. I hope they really do it today. I'm in for a little fun. I love it. Did you guys enjoy Sunny skit when she and let me just say it. When she and Dominique, assistant.
It's calm. Just say it calmly. Jeremy?
Ernestine, what's going on?
Thanks for letting me stop by. I want to get here before, Ava gets home from school. I don't want to keep doing this with Nadia. I'm sure she came home and told you about the whole lunch school debacle.
Does she not have a point?
No. If her mother is at the school with a lunchbox and I'm telling you to back down because you're not her mother, that's all you should have done was just back
The
down.
thing was, it was letting everybody know associated that Ava didn't have lunch. So whether you brought her lunch or Nadia brought her lunch, the thing is you forgot to pack her lunch.
That's not the point. I didn't forget to pack her lunch. I forgot to bring it. I packed it and I just left it on the counter, but that's not the point. You know what?
Regardless, Ava
said
didn't
I was
have
gonna be
anything to
calm.
eat.
She did have something to eat. You know why? Because her mother brought her something to school. And as her mother was bringing her something to school, her fake wannabe stepmother, girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, was bringing it at the same time. So what Nadia should have done as a decent woman was like, oh, you know what? I see her mom is here. Let me step down. But no, she wanted to get catty at the mouth and pop off at the mouth and threaten my motherhood.
Ernestine, don't you think it looks bad? The day that I actually let Ava stay at your house, right, and just try this out, just a little trial run to see how I even feel about it. You forget to bring her like, come on.
First of all, you don't trial run me. You have forgotten her lunch. You have forgotten her backpack. You don't get her to school on time. Don't do that. Because we were rushing out the house and I left her lunch on the counter.
Guys, we have to stop there a little bit. Let me ask you guys something, and you guys be honest. Say, for instance, you're a situation like what Ernestine is. She's separated. She's divorced her husband. Her daughter lives with him. And then he has this woman come in the house. And then the woman are going to overstep her boundaries. And are going to behave like say she give birth to your daughter. What would you guys do? Let me take a look at it in the chat. Shayla's birthday, that money, and the stylist who was criticizing her to wear her style and suggesting that she go to the gym. Oh, that's only the gym. Get a BBL. You forget that part. Tell them that they need to go get a BBL before he could style them. Oh God, that was hilarious for that. For real. Okay, so let's see this here now. So Janet says, Jay act like they have made a mistake. Yeah, true. Jay act like he hasn't made a mistake. Yeah, he's a drunkard. And Ernestine is a 304 for the streets. Yeah, I said it. Jay and Ernestine are horrible with the care of Ava. Yep. And then Jay act like they haven't yeah. And Nadia should have left and let Ernestine take the lunch. Exactly. She behaved like says she give birth to the child. You know what really teased me, Big Mama, and all of you guys on here is Margaret, everybody, the old child. What really hurt me about Nadia is the fact that I brought my daughter a dress for her Easter thing for school, and you're gonna tell me says you already buy dress for my daughter, and my daughter when me give birth to, when me push out or cut out over with the C-section or natural birth. Oh, how can that woman when don't have no kid I gotta tell me say my child can't wear when me make she wear? No man, Jade have to go get rid of that woman there, because no, my child wouldn't be staying there. And if because Trey's in my house, Trey have to go so my child can be in my house. No, seriously. Definitely not. And Jay and Nadia have forgot that Ernestine is the mother of Nadia. Needs to keep her place. Yeah, she need to go her house. And Jay is out of order. Of course, him out of order. Him more than out of order. Let me put that to a vote. Awesome. You guys did an awesome job on that vote. So give yourself a round of applause for that. Yeah. And then we come back around here and we're going to vote on Jay. Jay go on like say him and him push out the little girl. Oh, you spell his name? Let me see your name spell, because Jae. Okay. Because they have some J is J out of order. Yeah, that's it. Is J out of order. Out of order. Yep. We should have put both of them and Nadia. So that goes for both of them. Oh, oh, darling. Sorry, dear. We never start the quiz. Then I put it in the quiz because I need a vote on that. There you go. And then let me just scroll back up. Oh, there's a lot of chat we miss. Okay, let me just come right here. So what time is it? Yeah, 5:02. Well, that's good. Hi, Sharon. I'm beginning to think he is lying about his experience he as a smoker of prior since the day he came home. He doesn't even move like he had a spiritual encounter. That makes sense. I see what you're saying. Well, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt right now, but I think you're onto something because him now move the way we expect him to move. So I'm gonna give him until the weekend to see if him will get that right. You know, me want to see if he mention God again because from that time, me not see my mention, not me not see my pray, me not see my do nothing. You know what I mean? Me not see nothing at all that take place. Terrence said what Terrence says. Gigi, she's still a married woman sleeping with another man. What do you mean? Oh, she come out of control. What do you mean? Oh, she out of control. Okay. And I'm saying if she went outside, he may go out there and run to the car if she's leaving, Suzette says. Okay. And Sharon, my mother was referred. Okay, me did read that one. And I always said Anthony handled his marriage like a business transaction and everyone can be bought. Exactly, Goddess. You're absolutely right, Goddess. Is not everyone can be bought. And Terence says, I'm well aware of what Amber is doing. She is mimicking what her husband did to her for over a year. I was asking you what you was talking about. Okay, she said to Terence. Okay, be nice to each other in the chat. And Suzette says, what Shayla said about desperate was that he is not making sound decision because he's desperate and vulnerable. Exactly. And when you're desperate and vulnerable, you're not going to be thinking clearly. And he adds Pastor Chris on speed dial and also Amber Dad. So he needs to get in contact with those men to see if they will be able to help him. And then let me just go back to the skit here because I really want to see the
Sure. I came right back to bring it. As soon as I saw the email, I said, oh, yes, I forgot it. And that's besides the point. It's not about the lunch.
Yeah, you forgot it, and another responsible party rushed in and was able to bring some lunch as well.
She didn't rush quick enough because we were there at the same time.
Okay, but the thing is, you should honestly be grateful that somebody else cared for Ava that much to actually bring her lunch.
I'm not grateful. You are missing the point. What? She got you so tied up on her little finger that you can't hear the point. The
Where's
point.
Nadia?
And listen, and I told you.
Excuse me? I'm sorry? Put hands on you. Ain't nothing but space and opportunity, baby. Come on. I'm done. Because I'm not going to keep right here.
Look, we're not doing that.
You take off your shoes, Ernest. Baby, that shows another one. Take off your shoes, Ernest.
She's still in front of me.
You're not doing those shoes.
Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. No. Ava's not here. Ava's not showing you what it is to really get your butt whooped. Oh, to my butt whooped? Baby.
I hope Ernestine give her a good whooping. Guys, I hope Ernestine give her a good whooping, and I hope they will show us another skit. Let me remove that from there and see if there will be another skit ready for us because I really want that. I really want Ernestine to beat her because remember, she was daydreaming like Shayla used to daydream about she marrying Anthony. No, they haven't dropped another one yet on that one. And which one was I thinking of? Oh, yes. I know which one I'm going to make you guys watch. You're going to like it. I hope. This has to do with Mr. Broady. Mr. Broady has crossed the line with And I don't think that was a good thing for him to do, right? And he went and did the unthinkable, I heard. So I am going to show that skit, and then we'll jump back into it. Oh, we have to fix it.
As soon as I get him, I'll call you, I promise.
You have everything
I
ready.
believe you. Hey,
Uh,
I called you here because I want to celebrate you, Broady. You deserve something for you. Cheers.
okay.
You're not gonna leave me hanging, are you?
Look, sincerely, I appreciate what you're doing here, but like I said before, I'm trying to keep this professional.
Me too.
I mean,
Very
we
professional. Super professional.
look, we got a big project that we're working on. Like, we don't want to do anything to mess that up.
The project.
You understand that, right?
You're right. I do.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Broady, you pick up what you can handle. Oh my God, that woman have no intention of doing no business. She just want to get you know what. And I guess he did that. So let's see what you guys, let me just read some chat and we get back into the video. And so if she's mirroring Anthony, who out of control, she's not out of control, make it make sense. And then Andrea says, Isis. And then Goddess says, the Daltons, if they do reconcile, clean house, a lot of those single people needs to not come by anymore. Yes, Goddess, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Yeah. They need to do a do-over. And Amanita says, Amber gave Anthony a chance to say what's on his mind. Oh, here, my darling is in the house, Itarian. Display name. I know why them people wanna say that. All right. Is Terian, you on the screen? Oh,
Yes, I am.
No, you weren't. You may have to click another button. Sometimes I forget that I have to click that one. Hold on, let me read this comment and then you jump in. Amber gave Anthony a chance to say what's on his heart and add things out. He stayed quiet, then came back trying to buy her. Now he knows how she felt when he told Shana about her and Wayne. Oh, yes, 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 Amanita, I love this. I think the conversation is going to keep on going. So at least the line of communication is open, and I hope they get into the meat of the matter. You know what I mean? And then Gigi says that, and Anthony is a rich fool with money. The more he open his mouth and disrespect his wife, as soon as she hear this, the slightest word is but hurt. He really is mental. Gigi, this is why they need counseling. Yes, and I think somebody will say that. Nothing new, Sharon. I was just bigging them up. Oh, thank you, darling. And thank you, Goddess. Let me help you big up them too. Yeah. And Andrea says, welcome everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. So we have Tyrion in the house. So let me just take this off here. Hi, Shirley. Hi, everyone. Welcome when we have the lovely Tyrion in the house. Okay, Tyrion, go take it away.
Hi, good afternoon, Sharon and my family chat. I feel like we family. How y'all doing? Hope y'all have a wonderful day today. SkitLanta was skipping, jumping, everything today, but we love it. Mr. Dalton. Anthony is so desperate now. It's like a drowning man catch at a straw, and he still can't get anything to hold on to. But he's doing it the wrong way, the absolute wrong way. He's doing it because to do to offer Amber money when she's saying to you that it's all about your money, it's the wrong way. And I said to myself, I'm all about, some people's gonna come at me. I'm all about the unification of the marriage. I'm all about they getting to each of them getting their personal help to see if their marriage is going to work. However, when I saw him today yelling at Amber, I said, boy, you got the nerve to be yelling at Amber, and you couldn't yell at Piari and Shayla earlier when they were disrespecting your wife. I said, you're wrong for that. You should have never done that. You know, and Anthony has to understand, even though they say money answereth all things, but it don't answer. You're trying to save your marriage. It's not gonna work in the marriage. Remember now, Amber is a woman that has her own stuff. Right? She's an independent woman. She doesn't sit around like PR. She doesn't sit around like Shayla. She's an independent woman. So, you know, she knows what money is. But, you know, he's just still need a little bit more guidance because what he's doing is not right. But my thing is this. He definitely has to call for help. Because if he doesn't call for help, he's making it way worse for himself. He has to call for help because he can't do it. He still has not picked up the word of God yet. He still has not prayed yet. And I'm still, you know, holding on to that for him, just like he will get that interaction that, okay, well, it's time for me to do it. But Mr. Dalton, I'm still hopeful for the marriage to work. I'm still hopeful. Me myself is still praying that the writers write it into that function. But the skit that I just watched with Ernestine and Nadia, the gall of Jay to say that Ernestine should be happy that someone responsible went to bring Nadia some food. The gall of him to say that when to bring Ava some food. The gall of him to say that when this is the same woman that put butt plugs in her book bag. The gall of him. But I hope Ernestine fix her properly. Very disrespectful. She's very disrespectful. You can't try to take Ava's Ernestine's position. You, no matter what you do, you can never be her mom, right? But you can be the guidance to her. She is your boyfriend's daughter. Be the mom you can to her, but don't overstep it to say, okay, well, you're acting like her mom doesn't exist. Her mom does exist. So know your place, know your role. That's what I feel. Know your place, know your role. And today I was talking to somebody, one of my coworker, about, I'm gonna go back to Anthony. I don't think Anthony and Amber knows love language. Because if he knows Amber's love language, he would know that she loves affirmations. And he doesn't give it to her. He really does not give it to her. And I think that's what she's looking. Because of the low self-esteem that she has, she's always looking for the affirmation. And she will go to whoever is giving her that. And Ernestine give her the affirmation to say, okay, Amber, you can do this, even though we know Ernestine ain't got the legs to stand on. But however, she gives her the affirmation. That's why she keeps going to Ernestine, because she know that Ernestine gives her the affirmation that she needs. But however, the Daltons are going through it. But let's see. Yeah, he's not the favorite today at all. He's definitely not the favorite. He's not the favorite today at all. He's on that chopping block. He's
It
on that
sure
chopping
is.
block.
Well
Yep.
said, Terrian.
But I got a question for the
Mhm.
chat. I want to ask the chat a question. Do you think this deal that Broady is in is a real deal? Or is it a
Wait, now
trap?
let me put it in. Do you think
This
the
deal
deal is a real
is
one?
a real deal? Or
Okay.
because it to me it don't seems real. I think they're just using it as a bait to get to Angelina.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That
them
makes
know,
sense. I'm gonna place it as a vote.
that she love money. So I'm trying to figure out, because she's sleeping with Broady, that lady sleeping with Broady was too quick. So I'm trying to figure out if you guys think the deal is real.
All right. Do you think the deal is a real one? Okay. All right. So I put it to the chat. So in the meantime, they're doing that. I'm gonna play back the video so we can, and then we read the comments to hear what our audience
Let's talk about the project. Come on, let's sit down. Sit down. Let's talk about the project. Or Broady. We can talk about Broady. Broady, what do you need?
I'm not hearing it.
What makes Broady tick?
So why would you sleep with him? That's what I want to know. Why would you sleep with Broady? That don't make no sense to me.
Broady, can I be honest with you?
I think you're being a lot honest with me right now.
I'm being very sincere.
Okay, so Broady is gonna get his groove on. I see, Terrian.
Listen, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying there is something wrong with this. It don't look legit, because she has to do this to entice Broady to get the deal or whatever they are planning to get Angelina in as soon as possible. Angelina did that lady something, because I remember when they first met, she said that, okay, well, she has to get to Angelina. So I don't know what Angelina did to her. Maybe Angelina took her husband. Maybe Angelina took her business, whatever. But Angelina did something to this lady, and she's coming with a vendetta towards her. And the first thing she hit is Broady. So I know that something is not right with the business. I don't know, but
yes, I think so too. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, Terrian. What you were saying, Terrian?
What Broady is going to tell Pam now. What is he going to tell Pam?
I don't know what he's gonna tell Pam at all.
I don't know.
Why are you laughing?
No,
let
because
me
I'm
read the
saying
chat
I don't
here.
know.
Okay, let me read here, so. And then if anything, we can go back up in the chat. Let's start read a couple chats here. Danajit says, why would speak from the heart when he was just out there trying to get backward? Shayla again, sign the paper. Anthony. And then Terence says, Gigi. So if mirroring Anthony, who is out of control, she's not out of control, I think we read that already. All right, so let me just come back down here. So she confirmed that she's only in it for the money. That conversation with Ernestine was very disrespectful. Yes, it was, Mama. Margaret, it was definitely. I, Marian, you got that right. Anthony just wants to manipulate his wife. And then Terence said, Pope Amber can't do no wrong. And he's laughing and shaking his head. And then a goddess is saying good evening to Amanita. And oh yes, mid-read here. So because yes, I read there. And Margaret said, it doesn't matter that Bethany went to, okay. It doesn't matter that, oh yeah, let me read that, right? And Lala's, Ayla says, I Sharon. All right, we did say that again. And why Kiki don't attend the 4K? You mean Kai? Why Kai don't attend the 4K a month daycare? We don't know. We don't know. Let me come down, I think. But it's this one here. And Wayne give Tamira 12K. And Gigi is laughing there. Yes, we said that already. Let me come down some more. And okay. So Nadia was such a quiet one, caring church girl. Now she is consistently arguing and living with Jay. Has he been spoken of marriage to her? Definitely not. Not Ayla. Ayla, no. And Tina says, oh yes, get her Ernestine. I was looking for another one because I really want that whooping, and I hope Ernestine win. Amber knows that Anthony will never change. Okay, Carla. And thank you, Carla. Nadia ain't been in church since I don't know when, because church stuff look like them closed down Pastor Chris Church. And Sabrina says,
Sharon, it's up.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, it's up, Sharon. The new skit.
Okay. We have to come back to Broady skit, all right, guys? We have to come back to Broady skit. Yeah.
Sharon, it's up.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yes,
Hold
it's
on.
up, Sharon. The new skit.
Okay. We have to come back to Broady skit, all right? You were piggybacking. I'm here looking where that confusion was coming from. Okay, so we'll come back to Broady skit, all right, guys? So we're gonna look at the whooping because we really need some entertainment. When Ty and Rika blame each other for him being exposed to Ralphie.
I was gonna let Nadia take your head off the next time, but we're grown adults. Hey, listen. Hey, everybody shut up. All right, listen, I already know I told you that I was gonna let Nadia take your head off the next time, but we're grown adults. Oh, yeah, let's act like it.
Oh, let's act like it, Nadia.
All right, so we're not doing
acting like it.
Listen,
Shut
up! We're not doing no fight. All right, neither one of y'all. I'm tired of this bickering. I'm tired of this back and forth. We know what happened. All right, you forgot the lunch. Nadia, you brought it. It's all good as long as my daughter ate.
I'm tired of her disrespecting me. I am Ava's mother at the end of the day. I don't care what she said. Shut up! Nobody talking to you. You're not gonna tell me to shut up like a little child, all right?
It's time for you to get your stuff and leave.
Excuse me? No, star. My daughter, I'd have to come with me. Jay pass in place. Jay pass his place. So why is Sharon backstage? Oh, you jump out, okay. So let me kick this one from the studio. Okay, and you're added back to the studio, Terrian.
Girl.
Yeah. So hold on there. I don't understand what is Jay thing there. I want to see some whooping taking place. Ernestine need to sit on her and beat her till she gets some sense in her head. She needs some nice, you know what I mean? Let me see if I have anything for that to help Ernestine out. Yeah, the punch. That's what Ernestine need to be doing. My goodness, but Jay is out of order though.
I'm not gonna say it again.
You're right. Let me get my stuff and let me leave before I take her head off. I'll leave.
Ernestine! Oh, okay, Nadia, hold on, Nadia, stop! Nadia, you okay? No, Ernestine, stop! Nadia, come on!
I met that girl.
Ernestine! Oh, stop! Ernestine! Come here! Come on! Come on! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Good. All right, guys, we're not here for violence, but you know, we just have to it's just a play thing and it's just a play fight, okay? We don't condone that here. We enjoy watching it. Okay, Terrian, jump in. Don't tell me say Terrian get lost again. Terrian. All right, let me go to my chat family. My chat family will give me all the jokes I need. All right, so Goddess says, get her style.
Well overdue. I can't hear you, Sharon.
Can you turn off what you're putting it back in? Then you'll be able to hear me. Okay, so what are you saying? Hello? All right, so she's having a feedback. Darian? Okay, kick her out and she'll come back in. Because she's listening to it at the same time and the feedback doesn't sound too right. So Sabrina, did I read? There was something that, okay, let me just start here. Sabrina, I believe you're right. He was trying to pimp his daughter. Oh, now he's sleeping with the stranger. He make a deal. I see why him and Angelina have been together so long. Yep, because this is what they normally does. Anthony money is God for him, and to find God, that money have to be gone. And that's what Sherma says. And then Terrence says, Sharon, you mute my mic. I kick you out because you were having a feedback and I was telling you that you have to turn off that. So that is why I had to mute it and kick you from there for you to come back in because they said you couldn't hear me. So click your link back in and then I'll put you back on the stage. Yeah. You just have to turn off your device because when you get feedback, it doesn't sound good in the audience, okay? And then Gigi says, Goddess, it doesn't matter about Nadia being in Jamaica because Ernestine is pure street wild. Yes. And let me just go back up here. Stone Coldstein in the house. Yes. Nadia need to be learned a lesson. Ernestine need to revisit the family court because Nadia and Jay are a mess. They're out of control. I wish I was there. Nadia's supposed to be Jamaican. You're right. Right now, I'm not care she Jamaica or nothing. Ernestine need to whoop her. Goddess Ernestine need to whoop her. She overstep her boundaries.
It's overdue.
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 Mm-hmm.
Ernestine, suck it in the eye. Overdue.
Let me see if Stein did finally get to make me just draw this along to see Nadia. Let's see if she have a big black eye. Oh, wait, I click me. I try click the part to play. Look like she have a black eye. That's good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they just swell up.
Babe.
Wait.
Okay. Let's just, you want to go sit down? Let's just sit down. Come on.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I can't open my eye.
Yeah.
He's kicking people. And the thing is, it was a sucker punch to begin with. I tried to break it up. I said, we're not fighting. We're not doing this. And then she's just going to turn around and punch you?
Mm-hmm. Chat too much.
Let me see. You got to put something on it. I don't want it to swell up.
No, go on to the eye, Jay. Come on. Just show me the eye. No, just take the eye.
Babe.
Oh,
God.
Trust me, I feel you.
Oh.
Why she gonna act?
So why she cry like that? I just want to see her high. Jesus.
We see tomorrow.
Oh, good. We get to see a little of it there. Yes. Ernestine get her good.
Yeah, man. Over
There
there,
you
man.
go. That's what she would get. She be like say again as she give birth to Ava.
To Ava.
Out of order. I'm going to get back our show for our clip for what you call it there. Let me just set the stage and let's see where. Oh, wait there. I thought you in a swimming, Charmaine. Charmaine said, Ernestine whooping the Jamaican out of Nadia. Yes, 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 yes. That was really a nice one. Yes, Charmaine. She whooped the Jamaican out of Nadia. That was so true. And
What she get
everybody
for
was
real?
actually laughing. Gigi said, Goddess, it doesn't matter about Nadia being Jamaican because Ernest is poor street wild, yes. And Gigi and everybody's liking that. Yes. And Jay, you are a fool. Bon fire. Nice and Stein, Nadia, you deserve
Everything.
from Ernest. Yes, burn the fire, guys. Burn the fire. We need fire. Hey, Sharon, but I think Ernestine was getting her. Yes. And yes, indeed, Sharon and Terry and get her. I'm
Yeah,
happy that
man.
Ernestine whoop her. She needs to be whooped. I don't care where she
She get
come
put in
from.
her
I
place,
know she
man.
give
You
birth
know,
to the
I
little
lane,
girl.
man.
What you say, Nadia? Terry, I'm sorry.
No, she need to be put in her place. She must know her lane. You are not the girl's mother. Know your role. Cater to the husband. If you want to help him with the child, then that's different. But don't try to make the kid feel like our mother is not in the picture. No, you don't do that. Hello?
You were there speaking.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just saying she get the proper one. Kudos to Ernestine.
Let
Kudos,
me give her a
kudos,
round of applause.
kudos to Ernestine. Get that long time.
Mm.
Jamaicans would have say you're too enough.
Only for fire in the chat here for her
Yeah, man.
for Nadia. Nadia get her bottom handed to her, I tell you. She
Yeah,
get it
man.
handed to her.
Yeah,
And that
proper
is a
too.
great
Yeah,
thing.
man.
All right. So start
Yes,
read some
man.
chat here. Meantime, me get my thing going, Taryn, if you can't see it. Let me get
Where are
back
you?
Broady. It's on the screen.
Nadia is not even a stepmother. That's right. That's right, goddess. Miss Phillips says, not the mother or stepmother. That is so true. Gigi say, goddess, that's why Nadia needs her butt whooped. Overstepping and being disrespectful to Ernestine. It's long
The next Lotto
overdue,
Max draw
Gigi.
has 20
But I
new
mean,
prizes.
long overdue. It's long overdue. Exactly. Jay needs some licking too. Sabrina says, that's what you get, Nadia. That's right. She deserve it, man. She really deserve it. But I remember one time when they were about to have a fight, and Jay said, "Oh, don't Ernestine, don't let me let Nadia out on you because you know what Nadia would do." What did she do now? What did she do? She didn't do nothing. Right, Tina. That's exactly. Remember, Tina says, remember when Jay told Steen Nadia would put hands, but I didn't see it that way today. No, she couldn't. She can't fight. She's a punk.
That was a good one. All right, let me just play the clip that we have here, guys. Let's play the clip that I have. We just bonfire for Nadia get her bottom whooped and Gia worthless man in worthless. Come on,
Bad
make
man.
your girlfriend, not even a stepmommy to my daughter and talk to me crazy. You must be mad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Dolly said, sadly, there are women who act like Nadia about someone else's child or children.
True.
And you're absolutely right. And Nadia, Suzette says, Nadia, like Amanda, all talk and no action.
Action. True.
And Gigi says, Jeremy brought those wolf tickets that you were selling. And Goddess says, good evening, Dolly. Welcome in, Dolly. And all that mouth and no bite. No, man, she bought this man. She met Jamaican
Bad
look
man.
bad.
Me I
Yeah.
tell you, she never get a proper lick for Ernest.
And it says, Nadia, you brought like you're bright like a morning star. Stein really fix your Nadia's business today. Yes.
Sure did. Sure did.
Mm. Suzette says, Gigi said to Suzette, Nadia is just like Shayla. A lot of hot hair and no action. Yes.
That is so true, Gigi. So true.
And Dolly says, good evening, Goddess London. And Tina says, Sabrina, did you get what you wanted? And she's laughing. And Annette says, bullseye. And she's laughing. Goddess says that. Yeah, so we just big up the chat. Ooh. All right, so let me just play about Mr. Broady because me really want to see where I take place.
What is it that you need, sincerely?
Thought you never asked. I can show you better than I can tell you. I knew from the moment I saw you. I felt something.
I felt it too.
I know you did. So stop playing. Listen, this is perfect. Think about it. We have a partnership. No one has to know. I get to see you all the time. You get to see me all the time. And we can be productive on all levels.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. What do you think?
How can we be more productive?
Maybe she just a tease them.
The driver's outside. This is just what I had in mind.
You know what?
It looked like she just a teasing, man. That was just a little teasing. So Brody get in business. Fix up. Mr. What that the one what they call it? So they did cross the line. I wonder what gonna happen now.
And that's
Well,
what
the
I'm
man that
saying.
threatened Brody says he crossed his line with his wife. Oh boy, Mr.
And that's what I'm
Brody.
saying. It don't look good. It don't look good.
It's a setup.
Something not right.
Maybe she gonna call it sexual harassment or something like that.
Well, the beat
Let me
to
put this
catch
in the chat.
Angelina
Yeah.
is coming in quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the beat is coming in. When it's sweet,
Do
Brody,
you
you
think
hear at the end?
sincerity? Hold on. Do you think sincerity is setting up Mr. Brody for sexual harassment charges?
Oh, man, I think of something bigger than that, man. Yo, when it's sweet, Brody said, "Don't stop the talking."
Oh, I may never hear that. But that's okay. Let me just start the poll here. Paste it. Today is garbage day, so they put the never
Yes.
Is that the doctor? I rolled the garbage bin.
Oh, oh Lord.
Okay, so what you think gonna happen with the Dalton marriage? Do you think it is sincerely is setting up? Do you think sincerity? Or is it sincerely? I'll read the chat there. Meantime, I get this situated.
Where you want me to start from?
Anywhere, just
Okay. Dolly says, good evening, chat. GD said, good evening, Dolly. Miss Phillips says, the big setup for the fall. Absolutely. You know, I said Brody's a simp. He's really is. Goddess says, she really looks like Wendy Williams, sincerely. So it's sincerely. Miss Shirley said, wouldn't Brody know if sincerely was related to Angelina? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure, but I know she said that Angelina did something to her. So we'll see. We have to watch and see. But that sleeping last night never looked good at all. Miss Phillips says, no, Brody, tell her to stop talking. He sure did. When it splashed him, say, oh no, stop talking. Let's get to the business. And it says, Nadia, call your Uncle Pastor Chris. He can pray for you now. Amen. Miss Dolly said, good evening, Gigi. Gigi said, Brody isn't very smart. If he's falling for this, yes, ma'am, that quick. That's true. Tina says, I must say, Wayne bring us down, but he knows how to pick us up. For sure, because today he really picked us up today. Ms. Phillips said, need more information on the background. True. And she said, yes, it's bigger than a essay case. So
you know what, Shirley? I think she looks maybe they're related. I wonder. Or maybe Angelina did something to her mom. I don't know, but something ain't right for her to just want to sleep with a Brody like that. And I'm wondering the guy that threatens Brody says say I to Angelina. I am here wondering if that person knows Angelina. Say both of them look like they have something going on with Angelina. Yeah. It looks like you remember when Angelina says the house need to aisle down or something of the sort or burn or something to Shayla. It looks like she better go burn some candle or some incense for her house or something to take out the bad energy. All that stuff that she was spewing to Shayla the other day. Her look like fear stuff are gonna come right crashing down at her door. My goodness, and I'm all here for it, guys. I'm here for it. And finally, Ernestine put hands and then Ty and Rika blame each other for him being exposed. Oh, please, Ty wanted to be exposed. We not even want to look at that. Okay, so do you guys think that Amber marriage can be saved? Let me put that in the chat. So your guy says yes to what I asked. You believe sincerely setting up Broady, and they says yes, 100%. And now we're gonna go back to Mr. Dalton and Mrs. Dalton. Do you guys believe? Do you believe bro believe that Dalton's marriage can be saved? Let's see what you guys say to that. Sincerely, and Angelina might be related since Angelina was a child from an affair. That makes sense, Rhonda. Hello, chat. Please click. Please give us more likes. Currently 38 out of 41. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Goddess. And let me just refresh the screen and see what we are. And let's see. We have 38 chat. Then 37. Yeah, so that says no. So 62% you think that it's a no? Wow. Let me ask you, Terrian, do you think the marriage can be saved? Terrian? Terrian, look like we lost Terrian again. Need more information on the back history. Yes, we do need more history on the back history. Nadia needs medical attention. Prior. Terry, when you can jump in, okay? Yes, it's bigger than I say case. That makes sense, but it's something big for sure. Antoinette, Nadia needs, medical attention and prayer. Of course she does. She does need that. Let me just check back here and see if there's anything interesting that worth us looking at. I wonder if Broady will be able to can walk when he come out of that meeting.
Him head a go giddy.
Eh?
Him head a go giddy.
I know. I wonder what Angelina gonna say because the man know Angelina, and that, you know what I mean. That is something else. I tell you. Oh my goodness. So, how did you guys like the fact that Anthony? Let me play this scene. We don't have to play it. When Amber was talking to Ernestine about Anthony, you think if him never clear his throat, she would have told Ernestine about being with Dave last night?
She sure would have.
I wish he had
Yep.
never clear his throat. I
He
wish
should have just sit there and hear it.
stand there and hear it. Stand
Yeah,
there.
stand there and hear it. He would have heard it. He definitely would have heard it, without a doubt. But hey, we're not ready for her to spill it. She's not ready to spill the tea yet.
Mm.
But I think the way how he was behaving, I think he's gonna get really, really not aggressive in the aggressive, like physically, but he's gonna get now like more charged. I don't know what is he gonna do, because you heard him. He always yell at Amber. I don't understand why. Why do you feel you need to yell at her? It's not necessary to be like yelling. You yelling at her, you're not gonna get anything done. I want to see them have a heart to heart, pour out conversation.
It's
And I
coming.
hope the next skit will bring that. A real
I
heart
hope
to heart
so.
sit down conversation, because it is warrant. We don't need it. We don't need the back and forth, back and forth. I'm tired of the back and forth now. We want them sit down and this part of the relationship come to a close. It's either they're going married or they're going divorced. Give it a close and move on to the next session. I can't do a whole year of this, waiting to see if Amber go get the. I can't do it. So if they're going to do it, just do it, so the people them can know what to look forward to next. Come on, everybody else will get what they want except Amber, the Daltons. Come on.
Okay, so I'm here trying to figure out how to word this for you guys to understand it, right? Do you believe Anthony would ask Amber to show him? To show how she does it. How she, how she does. How she does it. Does it with her LOVE lover. Okay, let me make sure I write that properly. Do you believe Anthony could ask Amber to show him how she does it with her lover. Because the reason why I asked them, and it just remind me of years ago when he tell her to show her how she did it with Wayne. So I'm wondering if he would say that again. You know what I mean?
No,
If
he be silly if he does that. Why would in the world would you ask that? He be crazy.
no man, it's Anthony. I have to think outside the box, so I may have to think something. Yes, Angelina, your evil prayers for the Dalton is not going to work. Check out Broady. He's getting me sincerely.
Conrad.
Courtney for
Yes, Annette, exactly.
let me just give Annette a round of applause for that.
Yes.
That is so awesome. And Rhonda Phillips says that's why I didn't answer because this jerk won't get it together. Okay, Janet, we get it. And Rhonda is laughing.
Annette,
You're
hold
right,
the fort,
Annette.
Annette. Hold the fort. We are gonna come through.
And then Annette says, "Good evening to everyone." Good Antoinette. Good evening, Antoinette. And Dolly says, "Any Anthony yelling at Amber never make any sense. He just
Mhm.
fell for her because she's ignoring him." And then Gigi says, "If Anthony asks Amber how she does it with the new man, I just say, wait there, it run out of my way. May have to go back in and the guys start typing. No, because remember how he was? Because you know him gonna want to get inside there. No need more information.
No,
Okay.
no, the question is he's gonna ask him, was he better than me? That's the
Okay.
question he's gonna
Oh
ask.
yes. Oh
If
yes.
he
That's
asks
a good
any
one.
question, he's gonna ask, is he better than me?
Is E. Yes, yes, yes.
That's the question he's gonna ask. Amber,
I
is he
hope
better
I
than
wonder if she gonna tell him yes. Oh yes, I think so. Because the last time he asked her to show her how she did it with Wayne. That's why I was laughing. So
Mhm.
80% says no. All right then. Mm. And then let me see. Right here. Thank you guys for that. So this is what we're gonna, and I know he's gonna say this one. Is he better?
I'm gonna repent. I'm gonna repent. Chat, I have to repent of my thought. She's gonna he's gonna ask, is he bigger than me?
That is so
Oh,
nice.
oh my god.
100% says yes.
I
Oh
can't.
my goodness. Yes, Angelina, your prayers. With the oatmeal porridge. I love that one from Annette. Annette yelling Anthony yelling at Amber made no sense. Okay, me come down some more. If Anthony asks stupid question and gets stupid answer, I really want him to do that. Honestly, I want her to bruise his ego. I guess he no, seriously. I would bruise if that was me, I would bruise his ego. I want him to get him ego bruised so he can come to our correct. If Anthony asks Amber or she does it with a new man, I'm just saying about how you used to do it with Shayla. Oh yes, I like that. I hope she come back with something like that. Because you know how dumb Anthony can be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he did ask her about when I was shocked when she even showed him how she did it too. She put her legs them up. The
Mm-hmm.
only way Anthony would ask that question if he finds out about Dave. Okay, Rhonda. And then I don't know, I think what he heard her say to Ernestine may be an eye opener. I like that, Susan. Susan always come up with the great answers. Thank you, Susan. I like those little nuggets that you're coming up with. Yes, cause he's silly. Shirley he's 10. Yes, he is definitely silly. That's why I was laughing when I was thinking about the last bit that I saw when he asked her that. And Annette says here, Era says, oh, hi, Era, you're still in the chat. And and Angela has always been a failure in her plans. Yes, she always
True.
has.
Always.
And Gigi says, if Anthony is done enough to ask Amber, how does she do it with the new guy? She should ask him how he used to do it with Shayla. He'll walk out of the room for sure. And Terry and I really trying because I would love to see the Dalton together. Yes, I really want to them to. Honestly, I want them to show us how they get to get how they get there. I hope they don't pull them apart. Honestly, but if it has to be that way, I understand too, right?
Right.
But only thing I don't like is the cheating. That's the only part I don't like and the disrespect. But I'm happy that they're having the line of communication open. So let's see what the writer does. And if I hope Amber and Anthony have a really good art to art talk. That's what I really want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Terrian.
No, no, no. You can read the comment. No, I'm saying that's what I had said before. That I
Oh,
want
okay.
to see them have a heart to heart conversation. Pour out them
Mhm.
heart. Pour out the hurt that they are going through because they both
Mhm.
are hurting. They both hurting. So they need
Mhm.
to pour it out and let it go. Once it's out, just let it go.
Definitely. But you know what? Amber started it to ask him, and he left the room. And I wish he didn't. I wish he had answered her. I wish he had answered, but you know, the writers, them have to mess that part up. It would have
Right.
really been nice to see that the two of them come together and them really talk it out. And at the end of it, they say, you know something, let's do counseling. Or let's go to and then he looks up counseling since he love to be on his phone and let them go to a retreat that Bensted is so expensive. You know what I mean? But Terry, and today when I was reviewing this kit earlier, right? I could swear I saw Anthony wasn't moving because you know that we couldn't show all the videos. So I'm there drawing the thing across. And I'm there going close up to the thing to make sure that you and the guys my family, our chat family says, Sharon, play the video, you'll see. And all of us was thinking he expired like him of a heart attack, you know what I mean? And then when we played, we see say he blink his eye. It
Oh,
was
okay.
it was such a joke.
Yeah.
It was really, really nice. Um, yes, didn't she asked him that about Shayla? Yes. Of course, Amber gonna tell him no. Oh boy, I hope she doesn't. And Anthony asks Amber crazy question. He will get crazy answer for sure. He will. And he already know that because she comes home the next day, definitely. And Janet says, Rhonda, she will say, yeah, he better leave that alone because he's going to get his feelings hurt. Yes.
He's gonna be all the way hurt.
Well, maybe when his feelings get hurt, he will come better. Because she needs him to speak. Amber looking for him to speak to her. Both Amber and Anthony are savages in the bedroom. However, Amber has never shown Anthony that side of her. He says she is reserved. Yes, he sure did. And I wish she would stop being a perfect wife and just let it free like what she's doing with Dave right now. I wish she would do that. I hope they get to that stage that then she can be herself. That's what I need Amber to be herself. I love that she's standing up for herself. I love that. I like to see that. And people enjoy that part of her when Amber put people in their place. I just love it. And today Amber make the whole audience cry. Mm-hmm. Terry and I have been repenting of my language and thoughts for 2 days.
Gigi. I just had to repent after Sharon asked that question, because Amber always tell him that he's small down there, and I'm like, if he ever asks that question and asks if she's better, oh my God, that'd be devastating to poor Anthony. Oh my God.
Okay, may I forgot repent then? And Kyrie says he won't because he knows she will say yes. She already told him side matters. You Set me up with that one there. Sharon set me up with that one there. So them I said that a little bit. Then I know say little things work better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, that's what me hear. Heard say he's lying and he's stupid to try to offer her 250. Yes, he heard that and he felt
That
bad.
was very dumb.
Yeah,
Very, very dumb.
yeah. Yes, that was painful. I wouldn't want to belittle him like that. I feel sorry for him there, so. Sharon and Terry and you both want Anthony to have a heart attack for real. Yes. Maybe, look here. But not see my prayer, right? So I'm here wondering if he did really have an encounter or he was just using his head for Amber to stay and not ask him, sign the paper, you know what I mean? Because if he have an encounter to God, why is he telling Shayla, oh, I need you?
Him
And
desperate.
and,
Him
uh, and, and I realized that you know what I mean, all them stuff, them no. So so if you get a real heart attack, maybe God will come to him and says, Anthony, you lied to your wife about me appearing. So this time me appearing for real. That's what I'm hoping for. But let me give us all everybody a round of applause. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So Eros says, my married woman here should never be in support of what Amber is doing with Dave. Every successful marriage we have today is because of we woman. Amber should keep her home together. Yes.
yeah.
We're just having fun. We're
No,
not
I'm not
saying
saying no, no, no,
no,
because
no,
I
no.
know what she's doing, Errol, is absolutely wrong. I don't condone that at all. Absolutely not. No way, no how. You're still married um at the end of the day, you're still married. Divorce is still not final. But I just said the question because just a conversation, just to laugh. But no, I don't condone what she's doing. Absolutely not. I know what
Okay.
the word of God says, and that and committing adultery is not a part of it. So it's
Exactly.
lies. So
Nobody is
no,
saying that
absolutely.
era. We're just having a little fun because them really upset us yesterday. And today it's a little bit lighter. And Dolly says, Anthony will be holding his chest again, waiting on the real answer. Oh God, don't do me Anthony like that, man. I would not try. And Sharon, remember earlier I kept saying in the chat, give him a sandwich. Yes, I remember he was hungry. Yes. Then they showed him making a sandwich. They're watching us for real. And the goddess is laughing. I guess so, darling. I guess they're watching and I think they do watch all the channels them that cover them. Yeah, I think they do. They have people that watches. And Antoinette says Anthony was not real because he didn't tell Amber that he wanted to marry Shayla and that Pierre he should have married. Also, I did more money. Also, being inappropriate with Pierre and Shayla. You know something, Antoinette? Everything is gonna come out because, as we said, if he did really have an encounter with the good Lord, our angel, or whatever it is, let's see how they navigate it. I'm wondering if tonight, 11:30 skit, we will see them again tonight at that time. Hopefully, everything will reveal to us. They're just, you know what I mean? They're having conversation and at least it's a start. That's the one thing I can say is step in the right direction, right? Amber was on a roll today. Yes, and she let us cry. And Susan, what did she say to Ernestine about Anthony? Please, I'm curious. She tell Ernestine that Anthony is an idiot to offer her 250,000. Yes. Together as well to both. Amber fell off because he started this mess all over again until she asked for the divorce. Jeanette says. Yes, thank you, Janet. And that's why I best not take Anthony seriously today because tomorrow he will be doing something different. Dali, I hope them really bring him well, right? Well said, Terrian. Exactly, Sharon Tina says. Shirley says, and Tina. And Eros says, Janet, I disagree with you. Amber lost my respect every day she started sleeping with Dave, who she doesn't even know. And Era, we understand. All of us is disappointed. Trust me, the whole chat. Nobody in the chat except Nancy love what she Amber did. We would have rather she kept her vow still. But at the end of the day, we have to call a spade a spade. We're disappointed, yes. But I also like that she's actually speaking and asking Anthony why. Because when she took back Anthony, guys, Amber never told him how she actually felt. She lied and she dumbed herself down. So I want her to stand in her truth. That's what I need Amber to do. I need her to stand in her truth. And she been asked and she cried to him and want to know why. So I hope Anthony will tell her why. And I hope to see him be when he go to Amber. You see, like how she make us go to tears. I hope when he starts speaking, he will make us feel what he's saying to her. Because when she was, remember, she said in one of the scenes, says, I'm talking to you, answer me. You're saying, you're talking with your mouth. I need you to speak from the heart. So that's what Amber wants from Anthony. So when Amber gets that, and you know something, maybe Amber didn't even, what if Amber and Dave never did anything last night? She just went to her hotel. What do you guys think? You think that Amber did anything with Dave? Let's vote on that. What do you think, Sharon?
I don't know.
Because they never showed it.
They didn't show it, so I'm not going to assume that she did. But when she first did, when she went away, she told him she was going to take time for herself. And that's what she said to Piari today, that she went and took care of her time for herself. So that indicated to me that she did. But I don't know. But I want to say something to Errol. Errol, I was rooting for Amber. I'm still rooting for Amber because if I'm your friend, I'm going to be the friend till the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the indifference. I'm going to be there for her, right? I was rooting for Amber the night that skit dropped where she slept with Dave. My heart pounded. Why? Because everybody was like, we know she's gonna cross the line. It was a matter of time. And I was hoping that the writers held her out.
Yeah.
That as a woman of God, there are still women of God that has not yet still defiled their garments.
Yeah.
There are women of God out there, and there are still men of God out there that still has not defiled their garments. So that's what I'm saying. I was very disappointed that it happened. However, that still does not define who she is as a woman of God, right? Because the Bible said the righteous fall 7 times and they rise again. So if you fall in Christ, there's no man that can condemn you because the word of God tells you that, right? So people will say things, people will be mad. I was disappointed, but however, she allowed the flesh to override the spirit, right? Because he said, when your ways please him, he will give you the desires of your heart. And if Amber ways was pleasing the Lord, she would have waited. God would have allowed her to get Dave if Dave was for her. But she did not do that because she let the flesh override her. Again, I do not condone what Amber did. And I've always said it. I don't condone it. It is wrong and it is point blank wrong. I'm not going to say because she's a Christian and I'm a Christian why no, it's wrong. Wrong is wrong. And we can't sugarcoat wrong. We can't.
Exactly.
Right? Do we want her to get the divorce? And people want her to get the divorce and be happy within herself. But there's a right way to do it. And that right way is that you wait on God to move, right? Seek directions, ask for directions, and then you move. When you ask, you have to wait for the answer, right? Because you see, when the enemy comes in like a flood,
The word of
Mm.
God said the spirit will lift up a standard against it. Why? What he does is he will lift up the guard. Whatever the enemy is coming at you with, it won't affect you when it comes out against you. So I'm saying I'm not indulging in what she did. But I'm just saying I was disappointed that they had her as a godly woman and fall. Do godly women fall? Yes,
Yes,
we do fall. However, it does not define our walk with Christ. It does not.
exactly.
It does not. So that's, I just wanted to say that.
Thank you, Terian. Well said. Well said, Terian. Let me give you an applaud for that. Well said. And Dolly said here, it makes sense more. It made more sense for Anthony to be consistent in his action towards Amber. And you're absolutely right, Dolly. And Shirley says, Terian, I got it, my dear. And she give you a flower. And Era says, Terian, I'm so happy to see you. And Carla says, Era, I support Amber, the character. The lady can act. This is a skit. Yes, she can act. Please like, share to Sharon. Oh, please like, subscribe to Sharon underscore Rika review. Thank you, darling. And Goddess Landam, how are you doing? Janet says, Amber was wrong for sleeping with Dave. I don't like Dave. He doesn't look good to me. I'm saying it takes two to make a home. Amber can do it by herself. I'm Team Amber to the end. Thank you, Janet. You always say that. Thank you, darling. And where is Nancy? Maybe Nancy is gone. And then Carla says, I'm going to exit this page if you're preaching about the skit that is written by KW. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Carla. We are just writing about I'm just speaking about the skit. And Suzette said here, I do not think that Amber wants to divorce. She wants Anthony to change. I say this because she is territorial about him. Yes, definitely. Terian, you're breaking up here. Your static, turn it off. Yeah, mute it a little. There's statics going on there. Thank you very much. And we just applaud there. All right. And it was laughing. Suzette, how are you? As married counselor, I've dealt with worst cases that of Anthony and Amber today. We speak, they're happy in their marriages, and again, what God cannot do does not exist. And thank you, Errol says, yes, and Amber could have told on herself, yes. If he had kept quiet, then she could have told on herself. Yes, Angela, your evil prayers of the Dalton is not going to work. Check on Broady. He's getting missed sincerely. Goat meal porridge. Okay, somebody count too high. All right, guys. I thank you guys for being here with me. And Suzette says, even though it's a skit, there are a lot of life lessons Wayne tries to incorporate in his Christian belief while being entertaining. And that is well said. Well said. Well said, dear Suzette. Well says. And Dolly says, there are just opinions about the skit, which is no needs to take the skit too seriously. Yes. And remember, guys, this skit is for enjoyment purposes only, okay? And we're just having fun with them. That's all. And Annette says, let's be honest, I think the Dalton have had a good physical relationship. If they could rekindle their marriage, it's not impossible. I agree with you, Terian and Sharon. Thank you, darling. And with that being said, let me just give you guys a round of hand. Thank you guys for being here with me. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I will talk to you guys again. And Shirley says, Amber loves Anthony and hard to be with someone you can't trust. Without trust, you have nothing. And you're absolutely right there. You're absolutely right there, Dr. Shirley. And Dolly giving us love. Terry and Punch. Preach it, sister. Some people learn from this. Yes, Sherma. They do learn from this. Great life, great life. Thank you, guys. We're out of here. Big up on yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. We'll do it again tomorrow. If anything juicy drop tonight, I'll jump on. All right, guys. And yes, awesome live you guys are saying. Thank you, guys. Just remember to hit the like button out. Bye, everyone.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care.
We'll do it again.